Hello, dear students. Hope you all are safe and sound along with the members of your family. We are passing through third phase of our lockdown. I am sure that you are abiding by the policy of complete lockdown as envisaged by the government. This is one way of showing patriotism and solidarity with the nation. You are getting worksheets, crossword puzzles regularly through WhatsApp. Solving them make you remain connected to various subjects you study. These worksheets and puzzles are sent to you after taking great care. These things are entertaining, enjoyable as well as knowledge enhancing for you all. Never take them as burden imposed on you. Take them very seriously, but you must not consider it a burden on you. Today I am going to discuss some basic geometrical construction with you. This comes in the category of practical geometry. First of all, I will show my geometry box. You all have got geometry boxes? Yes. This is my geometry box. See, this is my scale. This scale you also know you will get in your geometry box. If you see one side, this is marked in centimeters, which you generally use. This is another side, this is marked in inches. You will get 12 graduations here, 15 graduations here, that means it is 15 centimeters. And it is also, if you take it, this is also centimeter, 12 inches and you can say in your, that is 12 inches and 15 centimeters. Or rather I am sorry, it is 6 inches and 15 centimeters. 6 more. This is your scale. Okay? 15 centimeter or 6 inches. Now this is my most essential. This is compass. You know very well. All of you know this is not compass. This one is compass. This one is divider. And this is your pencil is fixed. I have fixed this chalk here. This is the non-pencil end, or you can say steel end. This pointed end is steel, made of steel. And this is well secured. You have to apply great pressure, quite a good pressure to open it up. This should be tight. Okay. And you must also fasten this your pencil. So you can draw arc or circle with the help of this. This is very useful in geometric construction. Now, this one, this is a set of set squares. This is a set of set square. Now, so see, this is right angle triangle with right angle here. This is the right angle. These are isosceles triangle. These two sides are equal, and these angles are also equal. This is 45 degree and 45 degree. In a nutshell, this set square has one angle as 90 degree, other two angles are 45 degree each. There is another set square. They are twin set squares. You see, this is also right angle triangle. 90 degrees here. This is 30 degree and 60 degree. So the sum of these three angles is 180 degree. Both are right angle triangles. This is isosceles triangle, but this is not isosceles. This is 60, 30 and 90 triangle. So these are known as set square. This is your scale, this is set square, this is your compass. Now, another thing, this one. You see, this we generally call as D, but it is not D. This is not D. This is called actually protractor. TRACTOR, as it is D shaped like a D. That's why it's called, in general term we call it D, but it is actually such a protector. In protector you see there are two graduations. You can measure the angle or make angle, any angles from 0 to 180. It may be obtuse or acute. So you can use it to measure the angle or make or construct the angle. There is another thing that your geometry box contains. This thing, this is known as divider. We generally use it very less. Almost we don't use it, you may say, but this is also equal gradation. If you want to make equal gradation, you can just do it like this. Then come this, do this. You will get equal divider. This is called divider. Equal gradation, equal space gradation. You may do by this. So this is also a, but very less. Not very much used in your construction. Now today our exercise starts. I will tell you some basic geometry, practical geometry. You can see the board, practical geometry. Some basic constructions. I will tell you three basic constructions today. First construction, to draw a perpendicular bisector of the given line segment. A line segment is given, you have to bisect it. That means you have to draw a bisector, means you have to make it half, and that line must be perpendicular to the line segment, or in other words, the line should pass through the middle, and also it should be right angle to the line segment. Understood? So this is called your right bisector. This is a line. This is a line, and you have to. This is line segment. The line must pass through the middle of the center of the given line segment, and it should be also perpendicular to that. That is called perpendicular bisector. Next, you have given angle. You have given an angle. Then you have to bisect it. That means you have to make it in equal halves. You have to half the angle, so that there are two equal parts of that angle. This is our second, to bisect the given angle. And third and very important, to make an angle equal to the given angle. You have given an angle, then you have to make another angle that is equal to that angle. So I will do one by one. This construction one by one. My first construction is this: to draw a perpendicular bisector of the given line segment. Now we proceed as follows. You just see, and you can also copy me. You also can copy me and do like this. Look here. You have been given this straight line. This is a line segment. We call it line segment. You have to right bisect it with the help of a compass. With the help of compass, you have to right bisect it. As I have already said you have to draw a line through its center, which should also be right angle to the line segment, given line segment A. What you have to do? You just take your compass and take your non-pencil end, put your non-pencil end or steel end at A, exactly at A, and draw an arc, taking care that you should extend more than half of the line segment. So you can draw this. Okay. Then you, without extending or contracting this, without changing the gap, you take this and non-pencil end at B and again draw an arc. You will see that this arc will cut the former are at point C and D. C point lies at the top and D point lies at the bottom. And then you simply join C and D. Then you will see that this will perpendicular all, and also it passes through the middle of the line segment AB. You join C and D. Join C, D. This O or this AM, if you measure, then you will find AM is equal to BM, and also angle AMC or angle BMC is equal to 90. Okay, this is my first question. I think you have understood. I think so that you have fully understood. Now I am going to do the second construction. I am just wiping it out to practice yourself. Now I am drawing an angle. This is your angle. You know angle. It has two arms. An angle consists of two arms or two rays. Suppose AB. This arm is AB and common point is A, and you mark it C. So this is your angle, and this is known as angle CAB or BAC. A should be at the center. The angle is constructed at angle A. It should be in the center. CAB or BAC. You have to read it like CAB or BAC. Now you have to bisect it. That you have to halve it into two equal parts. You have to draw a line which passes through the middle and making the angle in two equal halves, two equal parts. You have a very simple construction. You take your non-pencil hand at A and open your compass and draw an arc. Yes, it will cut D and E at D and E. Let the arc cut AC at D and line segment AB at E. Then you can, without changing, you may change also you put your non-pencil at D and draw an arc in this way without changing the gap, keeping the gap same. You put this steel end at E and draw same arc, similar arc lines, and you will get a cutting point, intersecting point, say F. Then if you join AF, you will get the line segment which will bisect it. Bisect the angle CAB or BAC. You have to merely join A and F. I am going to do right now. See, this AF is the bisector of angle CAB. This line AF is the bisector of angle CAB. This line AF has divided an angle into two equal parts. The angles are FAB and FAC. If you measure these two angles, FAC and CAB, you will find that they are equal. If they are equal, then your construction is correct, otherwise it is not. See, they are very simple. This construction is very simple, very interesting, and you can also do it very simple and do it by practice. Now, here comes my third construction. You can read it well. to make an angle equal to the given angle. I will draw an angle, say BAC or CAB, like this, and make another angle equal to it. You can do it very easily. This is your angle BAC, or CAB. I will make another angle, say DEF. The angle I want to make is DEF. So what should I do? I should take D here and make another line here. It is D. Okay. Now what will you do? You take your compass, put your non-pencil end or steel end here at A, and take a good opening, better opening, and make an arc. Draw an arc. This arc will meet angle AC at D and AB at E. AC at D and AB at E. Now what you have to do? Without changing the gap, you take this non-pencil end to D, and without changing the gap, you draw an arc. This arc will meet line DE at this line. You have to change the name of this line. Sorry, I have wrongly put this line. You should, this was D here, so you should abstain from D. You make it D and H. Here there 2 points you have got. The 2 points are G and H. Now put your non-pencil end at D and you have draw this arc and name it as I. The most important thing is that you have marked the gap between H and D. How? You just put your non-pencil end at H and open the pencil end to D and draw a small arc to test your construction. Now you are right. Then without disturbing, you should rightly go to I and cut the equal gap. Okay, you will get the point, say J. This point A, this point J is generated. You join DJ. You join D and J. You can well see. Okay. These two angles are equal. You can see. And you can name it E A, like this. The angle EDK is equal to angle BAC or EDK is equal to CAB, as you can name it. Okay, these three constructions are preliminary or basic constructions. Now for other constructions, I will also take some 4 or 5 more constructions I will do for you. Okay. Now today we are coming to our end of the topic. From tomorrow we will proceed further. Okay, thank you.